Good morning, everybody, on this Sunday, October 13th. And I literally just turned the camera off from yesterday's vlog, so I look exactly the same. I'm in the same position, everything. So, yeah. Anyway, it is Sunday. It is 11:15. We're about to leave from my mother-in-law's house. We're actually gonna leave early because we bought Nick a pair of pants at Kohl's last week or 2 weeks ago. I think it was 2 weeks ago. And we washed them. And he went to put them on and the pant leg was not sewn correctly. So I'm gonna take them back in and be like, I know I washed them, but the pant leg's not sewn correctly. So there's that. I don't know where the receipt is though, but I did use my Kohl's card, so I think that they can find it with my Kohl's card. We'll see. I'm gonna take it in and try and just be like, look, the pants weren't sewn correctly. The pant leg, literally, there's a portion of it that it just like bubbles open and we just didn't notice it when we bought them. So we're gonna leave here in a couple minutes to do that. And then I think we're gonna stop at Walmart on the way home because Neil needs some frozen dinners for work. So I think we're gonna do that. And then right now we're trying to figure out how we're gonna reorganize the appliances that we have. We have that freezer on the one side of the kitchen, and then we have the refrigerator that's there now. We're gonna put the new refrigerator in where the old refrigerator is. I think we're gonna put the old refrigerator where the freezer is. And then I think the freezer is gonna move over where the shelves of food are. So we're gonna have 3 refrigerator freezers in our living and dining room because we're just crazy. The one that we have downstairs, we're just gonna kind of like leave downstairs. We're not gonna use that anymore. And honestly, the secondary refrigerator we have downstairs, we use that for like John's coffee when it's on sale. We'll buy a couple of gallons of that, or half gallons, or whatever they're packaged as. I don't remember what they're packed. I think it's a gallon. Anyway, we'll buy a couple of those when they're on sale because he likes the cold brew coffee that we get in the store. We use it to get the eggs because we mass buy eggs. We buy like 7.5 dozen, I think is what Sam's Club sells them at a time. So we put those in there. We use the freezer downstairs more than anything because all of Neil's frozen meals go in the freezer downstairs. So how I envision it is that the main refrigerator is going to be like all of our main food, and then I think I'm going to use the secondary refrigerator just as like the eggs and a beverage holder, like because we have all those drinks and stuff sitting on the floor around the dining room table. I think I'm just gonna put them all in the fridge so that they're cold, because I like cold drinks, except for like John's. Like John doesn't like to drink cold drinks, so like his seltzer waters that he has, I mean we won't put those in there unless he wants them, of course, but I like to have my drinks cold. So like all of my sodas I'll put in the fridge, in that fridge, and you know what I mean, I'll just keep that as the eggs and beverages pretty much. The new refrigerator is going to have more than enough space to keep all of our normal refrigerator food, if that makes sense. Especially if we move all the condiments and all of the drinks into the old refrigerator, yeah, we'll have way more than enough. Like literally, if we just use the old refrigerator as eggs, drinks, and condiments, and then use the new refrigerator, we will have more than enough space. So that's the plan. And then the freezer will be like Neil's frozen meals and stuff. Our stand-up freezer, our standalone freezer, we do have to go through. I still have a bunch of vegan food in there and we're just not eating it. So I think I'm just gonna have to throw it away because we can't donate that to the food pantry or anything like that. They won't take frozen food like that. So unfortunately, I think I'm just gonna have to throw it away, which is very, very unfortunate. And there's no one who's gonna take it. Like my brother, who usually takes any of the food that we're giving away, won't really take the vegan food. So I'm just gonna have to throw that away, unfortunately. But that's like 2 shelves in the freezer. The stand-up freezer is vegan food. So, and then another whole shelf in the stand-up freezer is the beef that John had bought like a while ago. He bought like half a cow, so, or a quarter of a cow? I think he bought a quarter of a cow. I think I just broke my stand. I don't know. Anyway, regardless, we still have a bunch of beef in there, like a whole shelf of beef, and then a whole shelf of frozen veggies. So that's basically what's in that freezer. Yeah, so I think the secondary freezer, listen to me, I think the secondary freezer will be like ice cream and Neil's food. That's probably what I'm going to end up doing. Just putting all the ice cream, because we buy a lot of those pints, because the pints are what's coming out as the low carb stuff. So we got a bunch of pints. I think that's going to be in there, and then we're also going to use it as an ice dispenser as well. So the new freezer has 2 ice makers. It has an indoor one, which is super tiny. Like there's like almost no capacity in that one at all. And then it's got an ice maker in the drawer freezer. I'll show it to you when we show you the freezer. So I think what we're going to do is move the ice from the drawer freezer into the secondary freezer now, so we can dispense ice out of that. Yeah, because the door ice dispenser in this new refrigerator it's like half the size of the current one. So anyway, we're gonna stop at Kohl's. I need to get going. It's 11:17 now, so I'm gonna get going. Take these pants right here back here. Let me see if I can show it to you, if I can find the pant. Where is it? Where is it? It's here somewhere. I just cannot find it quickly. There it is. So I don't know if you guys can see because it's navy. You can actually see in the seam there. Here, let me see if I can flip it around. In the seam there, you can see that it's uneven, and it wasn't sewn. So I'm gonna take it back to Kohl's and be like, look, you sold us pants that wasn't sewn correctly. I know we washed them already, but I want my money back. So Kohl's usually pretty good about returning stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna get to doing my day. My mother-in-law's making lasagna, so anytime she does that, Nick and I has a deal that he eats my noodles and then I eat his melted cheese. So I'm not gonna have much to eat. So I am gonna eat a protein bar. I ended up not eating a protein bar yesterday. I told you I was gonna eat a protein bar. I ended up eating an egg taco, an egg and bacon taco. I had some pre-cooked bacon that I bought at Sam's Club that I just heated up in the skillet, and then I made myself 3 eggs, threw them in a tortilla, and threw some ketchup on it. So I ended up not eating a protein bar yesterday, but I am going to eat one right now because I'm going to be eating pretty much a little bit of hamburger, a little bit of sauce, and some melted cheese for lunch. So anyway, I will see you guys in a little while. Well, you haven't missed too much. It is later though. It is 5:30. We went to Walmart. We went to Giant grocery store. Spent way too much money. Most of it though was Neil's frozen meals. We bought Neil a good handful of frozen meals. Oh, it's just laundry. Frozen meals, and then I bought some food for dinners. I bought a whole chicken, which is in the oven right now. We're eating that for dinner. I bought bacon and cheddar stuffed pork chops, which I've never seen before. Not that I look, but I'd never seen it, and now I looked and I found it. And if they're good, we might buy them again. But they're bacon and cheddar stuffed pork chops, which we're gonna eat tomorrow for dinner. And then I got some like odds and ends. I got lunch meat and cheese for me, which I'm gonna have just some like lunch meat and cheese roll-ups, I think, for lunch a couple of days this week. And I got Nick some cheese that he likes. Yogurt. I got John some yogurt. I got myself some yogurt. John some snacks for work. You know, that kind of stuff. So anyhow, that's what we did after my mother-in-law's, and we got home, and now we're cleaning because the refrigerator is coming on Wednesday, and tomorrow I have off work. So tomorrow I'm going to film a foundation review. I'm going to film my other 2 Ipsy unboxings tomorrow. So I'm going to post BoxyCharm on Monday, and then Ipsy Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday this week, and then I'll do my foundation review tomorrow and post that on Friday. So anyhow, that's the plan. And I don't know what Nick and I are going to do. We're going to try to find something fun to do, he said. So we're going to do that tomorrow. But today we're going to finish cleaning up the kitchen. We're trying to rearrange stuff. I think I told you that. We're looking to move the stand-up freezer into the dining room. And then we're going to move the existing fridge over to where the stand-up freezer is right now. So that's the plan. We're working on getting the dining room cleaned up and the kitchen cleaned up a little bit so that it's not quite so messy when they come to deliver the refrigerator. What was I going to say? I don't remember what I was going to say. But we're moving right along. Oh, I think I told you guys before that the refrigerator that's in the kitchen now is going to be like a drink fridge. Which, when I say a drink fridge, it's going to be sodas and seltzer water. Well, John probably won't put his seltzer water in. He doesn't like it cold. And then we've got buys, we've got energy drinks, we've got soda, we've got Powerade Zeros, we've got all sorts of drinks. And that's probably going to take up about half of that refrigerator, to be honest with you. So that's the plan. And then the freezer is just going to be like Neil's meals and ice cream. So that's what we're doing right now. And I came back here to put something in the, what did I bring back here? I brought something back here to put in the bedroom. And, oh, a card. John had got me a card for something and I brought it back here to put it in the bedroom. And I was like, oh, the camera's here. I might as well pick it up and say hello to you guys. That's where we're at today. So we're eating chicken and mashed cauliflower for dinner, so that's going to be yummy. For some reason, I was really craving a yogurt, so I bought some at Walmart, and because they weren't on sale at Giant, so I bought some at Walmart, and I brought them home, and I promptly mixed in some stevia and chocolate chips and ate one, because number one, my mother-in-law had lasagna at lunchtime, so I had a bunch of sauce and meat. Like she does like sausage and hamburger in her lasagna. So first and foremost, I asked for a small piece, so I got a small piece, only about the size of my camera actually. And then I took the noodles out and gave those to Nick, and then I ate the meat and cheese, and then she also made cauliflower. So I had about 3/4 of a cup of cauliflower, and that was my lunch. So, and then I'd eaten a protein bar before that. For my breakfast. I ate it like actually right before we left to go to my mother-in-law's house. So anyhow, I'm hungry. Yeah, but we're gonna have chicken for dinner and mashed cauliflower, so that should be good. I got a 5-pound chicken. We'll see how it goes. Might have some leftover for later in the week. That's good. But I did get, like I said, I got sliced chicken and sliced provolone, which I'll eat with my roll-up as like meat and cheese roll-ups, and Nicholas some cheese. And yeah, can you tell I'm hungry? I'm like totally focused on food. Yeah, I'm hungry. Anyway, I think that's it for now. I'm gonna go back out and help John finish cleaning up the kitchen. That's kind of where we're at. We're trying to figure out how to get the freezer the most efficient way without making a big mess with everything, from one side of the room to the other side of the room. And I want to go to the gym tonight, but I'm not 100% certain I'm going to do that. I'd like to after we eat dinner, actually. I'm probably going to go around 7:30ish to the gym, so we'll see. We'll see if Neil's up for it. Neil's actually like, oh, you and Dad want to go to the gym tonight? I was like, yeah, sure. So maybe John and I will go to the gym. I don't know. I gotta start working on some muscle. I might do some cardio, but primarily I just gotta start working on some muscle. That's gonna be my goal. So, all right, I'm gonna say goodbye to you for now, and I will see you guys later. Bye. So we ran into a problem. The chicken we were cooking for dinner took way longer than it should have. It just wasn't getting done. And we ended up not eating until 7:30 at night. Right now it's 10 o'clock, but we ended up not eating until about 7:30. Yeah. And then I decided to make flourless peanut butter cookies. The second batch got burnt, so that stinks, but it's fine. I'm sure they'll probably still taste fine even though they're burnt. The first batch I don't think got burnt. The problem is that if you take them out before they look like they're burning, they're like super soft and like falling apart. And if you leave them until they start to firm up, they get burnt. So yeah. So the second batch got a little bit burnt, a little bit overcooked. The first batch ended up okay. But I'm sure they'll still taste good either way. But I did that, and then I edited tomorrow's Omni's Eat video. I do not have my epic beauty fail for tomorrow edited. So tomorrow morning I have my alarm set for 7. John's getting up at 6. He's over there in the bathroom, which is why I looked over there. John's getting up at 6. My alarm's set for 7. And I am planning on getting up, showering, doing a foundation review, unboxing my 2 Ipsy bags that I got on Saturday, my Ultimate and my Original. Doing those 2 videos. And then I'll get my BoxyCharm edited and uploaded. And then Nick and I are just going to spend the day together. That's the plan, at least. I gotta get moving on the vlog too. I'm what over a week and a half. I know I'm like a week and a half behind on the vlog. So anyway, that's it for the night. I want to get into my pajamas because my shirt has stuff all over it, like food from when I was making the cauliflower mash. I got cauliflower mash on my shirt. I got stuff from the chicken cookies on my shirt. Yeah, not the chicken, but the cookies. That's good. So I made a mess myself. I'm gonna get my pajamas and go to bed. So anyway, today I'm thankful I got a lot done. We got the grocery done. I got meal planning for the week done. I didn't do any meal prep, but I did get planning done for the week, which is good. And we ate at home tonight instead of eating out. We're planning on eating at home the rest of the week, except that Nick wants to go out for lunch tomorrow since we're off. I'll probably just end up going to like a fast food place. I don't know. We'll see. He wants to go to a local restaurant that we go to, but I think we're probably just going to do fast food. If we do anything, I'm fine with eating at home, to be honest with you. And I think
we might have gift cards for that place.
What place?
Place he wants to go.
The pub?
Yeah. Oh
yeah, we do.
Or if he wants to go to the, I thought you were talking about the diner.
No, he wants to go to the pub. But we have stuff here that he needs to eat up. Like we had a box of the single serve cup mac and cheeses, which he needs to get eating, you know, because I have warned him that in January his food intake is going to change. I'm not going to make him change at the holidays. I'm not going to make him change, you know, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. But I told him that once New Year's comes, we are going to be making a change in what he eats. I'm going to probably start making a calorie tracker for him. I use MyFitnessPal, but I have like 2 other ones downloaded on my phone. That I've used on and off. It's just not my favorite. I have, what do I have on here? Carb Manager and Chronometer and Calorie King. So I actually have 3 more loaded on here. And I'm not going to be keeping him on a low carb or anything. That's not my goal. My goal is to get him to cut out sugar and potentially gluten, but he doesn't really eat a lot of gluten.
No.
The main thing he eats is a lot of sugar, and his calorie intake is probably way too high. So I know what he eats for breakfast. 9 times out of 10 I know what he's eating for lunch. He does buy lunch though sometimes, so maybe we're gonna just have to switch over to packing lunch every day. I don't know. We're gonna play around with it for a little bit, and I'm not looking, like I said, I'm not looking to make him eat low carb or anything like that. I'm just looking to control his calories and control the sugar that he eats. What?
He's got to maintain a healthy weight, and he's not doing that right now.
Yeah, because when we took him to the doctor in the spring, the doctor told him that he was overweight, and he's actually gained about 10 pounds since summer. Which he really should not be doing.
He shouldn't have. He was doing a lot more physical exercise than he.
Yeah, he was doing a lot. Over the summer, he always does way more exercise because John takes him to Hershey Park and they walk around all day. You take him to the pool and he's jumping and swimming and running around in the pool. So in the summer, he really shouldn't be gaining that much extra weight. But I mean, I know it's only the beginning of October, middle of October, but yeah, he's gained about 10 pounds since spring. And it's not that I'm trying to get him to lose weight. I'm just trying to get him to maintain, if that makes sense. Because he is about to hit a growth spurt. He's 12. He's going to be 13 in May. So he's about to hit a growth spurt, and I want him to more maintain the weight that he's at than lose weight, if that makes sense. So we're going to be looking at that and looking to be a little bit more conscious of where he's at weight wise, or where he's at in his food consumption. He does a lot of snacking throughout the day as well, and he has my problem. I'm not sure if I said this in a previous vlog because I'm like a week and a half behind on editing, but I don't have an off button. Once I start eating, I could literally eat all day if I let myself. Even if I'm not hungry, I will just eat. And especially if something smells good or tastes good, like I could eat an entire jar of peanut butter. I could eat an entire box of chocolate. And it's just one of those things where once I start, I have to make a conscious effort to stop eating. And I think he's probably in the same boat, so we got to get him to a point where he knows, you know, when he's full and everything. So anyway, I think I already said I'm thankful for getting a lot done today. I think I already said that. So anyhow, I hope today was better than yesterday, and I hope tomorrow will be just a little bit better than today. I hope y'all are having a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.